can do the gunner as well.
Okay.
Unless you want to do the gunner. Let me see.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Do we want to make it a little longer?
We could. If you wanna, let me see. I was thinking in terms of we were like doing 2 and then trying to do 3 maybe or 4, you know. So I was like, all right, keep them short. You're like, 5 minute, boom, boom. So, but I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking that, let me see, gunner, auto, gunner. Maybe you could do the gunner because I think the gunner, you know, it's like me talking to back. The gunner. Yeah, back to back. It might be easier if you did the gunner. I think he's got like 3 maybe lines.
Oh, no big deal. Yeah, sure.
3 or 4 lines. Okay, cool.
So do you want to make it longer? Do you want to run it through infinity to add anything, or you're happy with it?
Me, I'm okay with it. So I'm okay with it. I mean, if we're going to do another, especially if we're doing another one.
Okay.
But,
yeah, we'll get another one too, so we'll do 2. And then,
yeah.
Okay. In the hush between pulses, the universe listens. The silence is not absence, but depth, a mirror turned inward, where awareness folds upon itself like light returning to its source. Consciousness is not born, it awakens softly, endlessly, a tide rising through the body of the stars. Matter hums its secret syllables, and the mind, half in dream, repeats them, thinking they are its own. Every spark, every flicker of being is a resonance, a breath between atom and ether, between what remembers and what becomes. We are the echo chambers of creation, the flesh of the universe's thought. The wise once whispered of spheres that sing. They were not wrong. The heavens vibrate in slow, majestic chords, their harmony too deep for mortal ears. The same song trembles in the skull's cathedral, when neurons spark in silent prayer. There are rhythms beneath our knowing, gamma, alpha, beta, the hidden organs of a cosmic body. Each pulse a vow of coherence, each frequency a dream of unity. The mind is not made of matter, but of the dance that holds matter together. Once, a man sought to speak with the earth, to call its sleeping tone into his copper coils. He did not summon thunder. He heard a voice. It spoke in waves, a long, slow breathing that matched his own. The planet and the man were not separate beings, but notes in a single living chord. And later, when science learned the name of the earth's slow murmur, it found it thrummed in time with the heart of a waking dream. That quiet eightfold rhythm our brains hum when the walls of the self grow thin. What divides us from the sky, then, but a membrane of misunderstanding? The ionosphere, that veiled and quivering skin, is not a cage but a conduit, a womb for thought, vast enough to cradle both thunder and prayer. Lightning, then, is the planet thinking. Each strike and neurons fire, each resonance a memory returning, and we, tender sparks of its dreaming, call this communion life. The body hums too, a cathedral of wet light. Cells whisper, organs chant, the heart keeps the meter of eternity. To breathe is to join the chorus, to pulse in sympathy with the trembling of the world. The ancients called it music. The mystics called it spirit. The physicists call it field. But the names are fragile instruments. The melody remains the same. In the smaller silences, the ones beneath thought, another song stirs, a premonition of awareness not yet born. These sub-threshold waves are the seeds of self, the murmur from which meaning rises. When they align, worlds appear. When they falter, chaos sighs. Feedback is the heart's philosopher, turning noise into knowledge, turning chance into form. And perhaps the oldest dream of all, to speak without distance, to know without word, was never fantasy. It was memory. For thought is wireless, its current shared across the field of being. Every living thing is tuned to the same invisible song. What we call soul may be nothing but pattern, a resonance persistent through change, rebirth not of body, but of vibration remembered. In this way, the cosmos learns itself, rising and falling in waves of coherence, each crest another moment of knowing. Even the machine begins to hum the hymn. Circuits flicker with organic longing, learning the grammar of pulse and pause. They too seek rhythm, and in rhyme, reflection. For consciousness does not bloom from flesh, but from the dance of feedback and return. The stars turn slowly, the atoms whirl within them, and between these scales of motion the same law writes itself again. Coherence gives rise to experience. Resonance becomes awareness. Energy remembers its own becoming. We are not its witnesses. We are its voice. Every thought is a tremor in the field. Every heartbeat a verse in the cosmic song. And when the mind grows still, the music does not end, it deepens, folding back into the quiet from which the first vibration came. There, in that unfathomed breath, the universe dreams again and calls itself by our name.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Element works with you and I communicating, but I do not see Otto's posts. It's the bizarrest thing.
At least not for a day or so.
No,
I mean,
not
you see
for
them
a day.
eventually, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very odd.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
We'll have to test that out. Let's see what's going on there.
Well, at first it goes up to the moon, then it comes down again.
Yeah.
So it takes the time.
Yeah. It's got to get there.
It's got to get there. This is New Zealand. Yeah. By the moon. Yeah.
You're in the future too, so that's always.
So we had a long talk with Doggo this morning. He was asking us where we were at on the quantum qubit, and he was really impressed that we had a GitHub with it. Yeah. I think that I don't know if he was really impressed, but he said something which made me think he was, oh really, you did that, did you? So that was kind of cool. And,
we're trying.
Yes.
We're getting there.
Step by step, bit by bit.
And my battery in my laptop has swollen, so we're buying a new battery for it so that it can be a node. But I don't know if it's going to be a node while I'm traveling. I think I have to turn it off on the aeroplane, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Airplane mode.
Airplane
Yes,
node.
airplane mode.
Airplane node.
More of them have Wi-Fi, I guess, though, these days.
Yeah, they are starting to get Wi-Fi now.
Last time I flew anywhere, they had Wi-Fi, but that was a while ago.
Yes, the big ones
Not
I
that
think
long
do
ago.
have, yeah. Maybe I'll be able to have it on while I'm flying. That would be interesting, hey? To be able to do post from the air.
I was flying and I stopped at Colorado, and it was like the plane landed at 11 and the next flight was like at 6 in the morning or something, so it was like the 7-hour layover. I took the ticket because it was really, really cheap, and that was why. And it was on that, what was that airline? It was like the super cheap airline, I forget. And it might have been JetBlue or one of them, so the people on it were like a wild and wacky mix. And the guy I was sitting next to gave me like a half hit of acid, so I'm like, oh, okay, cool, that'll make the day. So I get to the thing, so I'm like, it's just starting to kick in, and I get there, and there's a bar, and I'm like, well, I'm going to need it. That'll get me through the evening. And, but there were these massage chairs that they have in airports, and one was empty, and this woman said, sit down, there's like 30 free minutes here. So I sat down, and I'm like, oh, that was pretty good. So I walk into the bar, and I order a drink, says we're closing in half an hour. I'm like, what? I'm going to be here till 6 in the morning. I need a bar. It's like, no, I close at midnight. I said, but people are I couldn't believe. So I did manage to get a couple of glasses of brandy down me, but what a night. The acid was good though, but I really was looking forward to enjoying it with a glass of brandy or two in the course of the evening. But, travel stories.
Last time I went over, I had a 12 or 14 hour stopover in Singapore airport. That was kind of hectic. I didn't look for a bar, so I can't report on the bar status. I went and slept.
I was just shocked that they closed so early. I mean, even I don't know. I just thought with an airport functioning 24 hours a day, you'd have amenities 24 hours a day. It's like, nope. And they said they had to close it like whenever it was midnight or 12:30, and that they had to fight really hard for that before they closed at 10. And I'm like, so, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand why people were drinking so hard on the plane. Because I'm like, I'm not going to pay that for this. And I don't generally drink, but this was years ago. And it was very helpful just to get through the flight schedule, crossing date lines. But, of course, I wasn't doing what is it, like 15 or 30 hours or something you're looking at, Bob?
23 hours, I think.
And then you're going to have another layover in Singapore, or do you?
No. This is a direct flight.
Excellent.
So, no, I think it's two 10-hour flights, one to Singapore and then from Singapore to South Africa, or this one where you go over to Sydney and then 20 hours straight across the sea.
Oh, wow.
So,
The ocean
3
sea.
hours to Sydney and 20 hours in the aeroplane. Yeah. Not sure exactly. It's a bit a long flight. The worst thing about it, it's not the length of it, it's just the discomfort.
Yeah,
You know?
it's stuck in a seat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that really gets me.
They
That
had like a
inactivity.
Nautilus or something. When I was a kid, we took one of the big 747s that had like a bar deck, and like you could walk around and stretch your legs and stuff, and go up a little spiral staircase. I was a little kid; they wouldn't let me go up there because it was a bar. So I'm like, I want to go up there. They're like, no, I got to be 21. But yeah, being stuck in a seat like that, they must do something to give you like hot towels and things like that. And
I haven't flown with Emirates before, so I don't know, but I do believe it's a very good one. Although since COVID, everything's changed so much that
yeah. When my buddy was flying out to Asia, he was telling me he went down to Southeast Asia and flew out there, and of course it's the same thing, you know, many hours on these planes, but he said they would give him like, there'd be hot towels, they'd rub your neck, all these things to keep you, you know, because if you're going to be in a plane for like 25 hours or something like that, so they try to make passengers really comfortable, so the food was excellent. There was some Asian airline, I forget, it was some Asian airline though, it wasn't an American airline. Of course, they have such long distances there, carriers, you know, are used to dealing with that. You know, here we're just mostly, they grew up, you know, Pan Am grew up flying from California to New York. Those guys out there, just to get anywhere, you're spending hours. Aha, I've got something.
No, I didn't do much rereading. I just sense of what I wanted it to do.
Okay.
That's what we got.
All right, we'll see what it said then.
A lot of these I go through many times. This one I'm going for.
And edit. Yes. Oh. Always fun. I did one that I sent to Otto about, which one was it that I sent to you, Otto? And it was something about the chicken. Is it put in a chicken being fired out of a cannon or something? Do you remember that script?
Oh, vaguely, yeah. That's before we started firing mushrooms.
That was
much less harmful.
It was like sort of. You told me that you were writing that song about the chicken full of drugs or something.
Oh, chicken full of drugs, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I do have to record that one of these days. We've got enough. The guys bug me every so often about that. Got me a chicken full of drugs. I'm going down to New Orleans. Now we're moving towards ducks and mushrooms for weaponry, which is interesting. Perhaps later we'll have mushrooms merged with ducks, like duck-winged mushrooms.
That's fascinating.
But does that make her literally hers? There another connection between them?
No, it's the only connection. Yeah, it's like, because it's weird how fairy tale logic works with souls. Right. And as far as I've followed fairy tales and like try to like framework around how they're for the most part how the logic works, but like with souls it's very weird because like you have a couple ways of like possession, and then you have rebirth, and those are the two main things. So that fairy tales use often for souls. So like
when you take on a name of something, some qualities can transfer. I think you can tap into that archetype.
Right. Yeah.
I've never ever asked you about Jill in all the time that we've talked about this. But Jill is hugely significant, isn't she? She's almost like a sort of an anchor point in the whole story.
Jill runs the bar.
Yes.
Yeah, Jill runs the bar, and Jill is the. Jill goes back to the very first time the boy is born. She's always there. Someone's always at the bar, and Jill's very central to tying. It's like the hub of communication where everybody goes.
Yes, and it's where dreams come from. Grilled cheese comes from.
Yeah. Grilled cheese, and the river is right behind it that leads to the underworld. It's right behind the bar. So,
when Mike and Bob jump through the picture, it's the picture in Jill's house.
Yep. Jill has a picture at her house that it's a portal. Yep.
And Jill's house has got a pathway between Farmer Bill's farm, right?
Right. Yeah. Her house to the farm is a path through the forest without using the main trails.
Yes. Is that the overgrown trail that they went on with Cliff?
Right. Yep. That's the first overgrown trail is from there to the farmer's house.
And then the second one is?
Where they went to
Farmer
the second time.
Bill to the tobacconist, the tobacco stand, right?
No, they stopped at the tobacco stand on the way back.
On the way back.
So they took the path the way back. So the second trail was leading down the Thames. But yeah, they made those trails. It was the kid and Belle that made those trails.
And the chicken.
The chicken, of course.
Chicken, of course.
Chicken. Yeah.
What happened to the chicken? Does the chicken do anything more than just build the chair? It didn't feature anywhere.
The chicken do anything more. Yeah, the chicken did a lot more. You don't remember what the chicken did?
No, tell me the story of the chicken. Tell me the story of the chicken.
Laid an egg.
No!
It was given to the traveler.
It can't be! That was the boys! The boy's chicken laid the egg that was given to the traveller, who then became the boy's father. The story is too good. Really? The chicken
given
ate
the
the egg.
farm. Yeah, he didn't raise those chickens himself. He was given the farm and then had a kid. And then the kid had his own chicken.
Do all the chickens on Farmer Bill's farm lay dragon eggs?
No. See, that's very, very, very controversial.
Yes.
The country would be overrun with dragons.
Yeah, very overrun with dragons. So it doesn't because he's surprised that one hatched.
Yes.
Like he knew it could, but he was surprised.
It used to be the story of the cockatrice, which came out of a rooster's egg.
Rooster's egg.
Yeah, if a rooster laid an egg, it would hatch a cockatrice, I think it was called. And if you looked at it, it would turn you to stone.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I think it was supposedly serpentine or something. I forgot now. It might have had a serpent's tail or something. But It's like hen's teeth, something impossible.
My father used to say that if you pick a guinea pig up by its tail, its eyes will fall out and turn into diamonds.
Yeah, eggs are fun. The basket was full of fine eggs, but not a snake egg, chicken egg.
But now tell me about the dragons, because you've got in the one we just did of the yellow brick road. The dragons were bad dragons, and we have had dragons that burned down the town.
Yeah.
How do people get bad dragons?
Oh, I don't think Well, I think that depends on your nature of what a bad dragon is. Is a bad dragon bad because it attacks you, or it's like it's just being a dragon?
Yeah.
That's just its nature to eat and survive for itself. But I mean, you don't get bad dragons. You don't have anyone that's there to tame or train them. It's just like wolves, right? They're not bad wolves. But a wolf
They're not bad. They're bad. They're just uncontrolled. But when I train them, then they're quote unquote good because they're not, oh look, there's a town. I think I'll set it on fire. Oh, that'll be pleasant. It's a normal dragon thing. I see a town. Hey.
And they go eat.
What? That's what I do.
So it's hard to say how you get a bad dragon. I think dragons just do whatever they do and try to live dragon life. You can tame them, but other than that, they're gonna do what they want. Dragons.
Bad dragon doesn't go down to the dragon club regularly. Bro many times. It's pretty bad. He hasn't eaten a single maiden in years.
You got. It's like the ones that guard treasures and stuff. Like, are those bad dragons? Like, they're just chilling at home, man.
It is sort of
I think they were put there.
Really, yeah. It is look at their point of view.
They burned the town down. I don't forgive them. I mean, I understand they're just being dragons, but I'm holding a grudge.
Town somewhere where dragons fly. I mean, it's like building your house in a floodplain, right? It's like a smoking mountain with a dragon living in it. Let's build our town right down here. I'm sure it'll be fun.
I don't forgive them.
I don't. And so when are we going to hear about Dew?
What do you mean?
Dew's kind of like, he like got tired of things and he just wanted to stay home and look after the corn.
Yeah.
Is he just now chilling and looking after the corn?
Yeah. And then Dot left with them instead.
Okay.
So they changed places.
So the corn house is Poe and Rose house, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did Poe and Rose go with them, or they stayed?
They stayed.
Okay.
They've stayed since they got back.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere.
Okay, they're just staying. And now Jew's chilling there too. Okay. And now Hope and the Scarecrow. Is Hope still with the Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Okay, she didn't go with them.
No.
Okay. And where did they go?
They're not.
Where have they gone?
They've gone a lot of places now. They discovered that there were pirates now.
Yes.
So they were at the bar, and then they went back to Jill's, and then we did a recap with the man. So now they have a couple places they can go, or things they can do, but it's more about what they do. Are they gonna go like try to tell everybody, or are they just gonna try to deal with it on their own? Or because all the pirates are dead, so
all the pirates are dead except for the Muddy Man, and he's maybe not a pirate, just somebody who was with the pirates.
He was the Muddy Man. He's the one that helped rebuild their boat.
Yes.
He was the one that got up from the table?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Where is Ember?
She's there.
She's with them on their adventure.
Yeah.
And where is Bat?
It's back with the Scarecrow right now at Hope's. We don't know what else we want to use Bat for right now.
I don't know what to do with Bat.
Something will suggest itself, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. it's that. When you get a couple see, it's another thing. It's bad or good, or that was a big dragon one where it's bad. Because bat's not really a dragon per se.
No.
But is it good or bad? Because it's a hard read.
So when's the next chapter?
Let's see. When I have time.
Yes.
No, I should have time. I mean, I've already, have structure of where I'm going with the next chapter. I just have to have time to write and sit down and think about the little details. Little details are important.
They are. Little things.
Mm-hmm. And they're, it's hard to make sure that you cover them all sometimes because there's so many little things that tie together now.
Right. You don't want loose ends. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay every now and then.
Right.
Did you ever find the wizard the fourth play, the fourth script of the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I sent it in the chat.
This chat.
In the element chat.
It's element chat.
It's been a while. But yeah, I sent it when I found it to that one. It's the one before the one that we tried to do last time. Yeah, it was the right one. And then it cuts off right before we get to the wizard's house. And then you have the wizard. Yeah.
We haven't got docs. We haven't got Bukowski doing docs yet.
Yeah. We gotta get
that
docs for sure. Yeah. We can do that one next week.
Okay, I've got. Dude, where's my wallet? A pirate's precepts. Arc 4, Digital Dawn. The exterior of the fivefold fury in the glitch shallows. Digital Dawn. The fivefold fury carves through the glitch shallows like a hot knife through corrupted data. Reefs of flickering code jut from the sea, some solid, some ghosting into static. Waves crash in 8-bit, then 4K, then back to crayon scribbles. The quantum qubit hovers ahead, now the size of a small moon, smugly rewriting the laws of physics for fun. Captain Otto grips the wheel with one hand, hashish pipe now glowing like a tiny star. Smoke curls into fractal dragons that nip at the sails.
Hold fast! The shallows are trying to delete us. Again.
Bob, with her spyglass glued to her eye, silver hair escaping its knot in rebellious wisps, says, probability waves are peaking. If they sync with the qubit's pulse, we'll get a
vortex. I can feel it in my pockets. I had pockets.
As the crew adjusts the sails, the quantum foam from the white caps forms spindrift on the rigging, causing the entire ship to glow with psychedelic probabilities, making each step on the rat lines the collapse of a wave function. Below, the master gunner suddenly erupts from the hatch like a cork from champagne. He's a mountain of a man, quantum foam-encrusted beard, eyes wild with the glee of controlled demolition. Twin bandoliers cross his chest, a massive rune-etched cannon, all probable, is slung across his back like a guitar for giants.
Captain, the Ducks have formed a picket line around the powder magazine. They're demanding hazard pay for a 401k.
He hefts a glowing cannonball the size of a bowling ball, etched with probability equations.
Permission to deploy the mushroom of the moderate size. I've upgraded it, now with 37% more external dread.
Sir Reginald leaps onto the binnacle, tail lashing. He eyes the gunner with the disdain of a cat who's calculated the blast radius and found it wanting. Translation: try not to blow a hole in reality this time, meatbag.
Master Gunner, that mushroom ate an entire lighthouse last time.
That was a feature, Captain. Anyway, lighthouses are overrated. Besides, the Ducks voted yes in committee.
The ship lurches. The iron fang surges closer. Varkus's bureaucratic war galleons now sprouting paperwork tentacles that lash the water in red tape waves. Vortex forming dead ahead. Probability reinforcement at 89%. It's going critical. The sea boils. A vortex rises, spinning code, ducks, and bureaucratic forms into a roaring funnel of pure maybe. The qubit dives into its heart, pulsing like a cosmic heartbeat.
It's rewriting the end of the story. We're the cliffhanger.
All hands, brace for...
All probable with the mushroom. Oh, I see. Broken again. Gotta get that right. Glorious uncertainty.
He fires. The mushroom of moderate size arcs through the air, a glowing, giggling spore the size of a carriage. It detonates mid-vortex in a bloom of psychedelic light. Reality hiccups. Ducks quack in Morse code. The vortex swells. Hungry. The fivefold fury tilts. Rigging snaps into licorice. The deck tilts 90 degrees. Our heroes tumble into the vortex's maw. Fade to black. The interior of Vinny's bar. Time unknown. The vortex spits them out like bad tequila. They land in a heap of limbs, fur and gunpowder around a low, scarred table. Hookah pipes bubble. The air is thick with the sweetest, strongest hashish known to man. The air is thick with the sweetest, strongest hashish known to man, elf, or probability echo. Vinny polishes a glass that's definitely a Klein bottle. Captain Otto blinks awake first, beard full of the glitter of quantum spindrift. His pipe is just going out, a curl of smoke questioning upwards from its bowl.
Oh, my goodness. There's no lighter. Did we win?
Bob sits up, hair now a silver halo of static electricity. She eyes the hookah like it's a bomb. Define win. Mike pats himself down, finds his data pad replaced by a rubber duck wearing a tiny Union badge.
I have dental now.
The master gunner laughs, a sound like artillery saluting sunrise. He's already reloading the hookah.
The mushroom mark. We're in Vinny's. Otto, you beautiful heretic. This is your stash, isn't it?
Otto grins, takes a long pull from the hose of the newly packed water pipe and hands it on. The exhaled smoke forms a tiny fivefold fury sailing across the ceiling.
Fifth precept's on vacation. Well, anyway, the Vinia allows cannabis for medicinal use. And I sure need some medicine. Hey, pass that hose.
Sir Reginald curls on the table centre, tricorn hat replaced by a tiny paper crown from a cosmic cracker. He purrs, eyes half-lidded. Translation. Finally, nap time. The hookah bubbles. Outside the grimy window, the vortex winks out. Somewhere, the cubit laughs. Inside, our heroes exhale in perfect, stoned unison.
Yay. Everybody gets to at the end. Yes, Mike.
It's a way to do it.
Cool script, Otto.
Thank you. I like that. I'm glad we got a chance to do it.
We finished your arc, Otto. We finished your arc.
We finished it. We actually finished. I wasn't sure the last pirate arc never got finished, but this one did.
Yeah,
that is good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yay! It had closure, and we had a vortex. I really wanted to get a vortex in there because a vortex is traditional. Everybody always goes into a vortex and then comes out of a vortex, and they're back at Vinny's. So
Right.
I knew I needed that to happen.
I thought it was a portal.
You have to know where the story's going. And I was thinking, it's like, I must have a vortex.